Today I have a huge rig I want to show you, and it's no other than the 2024 Silverado 2500 HD. This one has the diesel Duramax engine under the hood. That thing is a torque monster. It makes 470 horsepower and an astonishing 975 pound-feet of torque. It has a much advertised Allison transmission, 10-speed. And of course, it is the high country trim level, which means it is the top trim level. Doesn't get any richer than this. Also pretty expensive. Speaking about prices, here in Canada, the high country 2500 HD four-wheel drive starts at $99,699. This one, as tested here, is over $111,000. It is not cheap, but it is big and it tows. Speaking about towing, let me tell you the number one reason why you would want something like this. First of all, it has a very useful info tag here that tells you everything, and it can haul up to 1,355 kilograms, and this one, as is here, can tow up to 8,392 kilograms, 18,500 pounds. The 2500, the max you can ever get, depending on configurations, is 22,500 pounds of payload. Thanks. So, what do we have here? The reason to get a 2500 HD truck is A, because you need to haul a lot of stuff. B, you need to tow a lot of stuff. At the same time, you need a crew cab and a longer bed. So if you need all that, you got to upgrade from the 1500 trucks, and you need to get one of these. Now, this one has some interesting buttons here. The first one does what? Unlocks this step, which can work as a little work area. See this? You can do some shit on here. Use it as a little workbench. Or you can press the button underneath, and down comes the tailgate. And you have a pretty big bed. It's a 6.5 foot bed, I think. Very useful. Has a handle there, lots of points, anchor points. And now, if you press the top button here, this becomes a step for you to step on and go on the bed. So it has the smart tailgate thingy. Not too shabby, is it? Being a crew cab, it has a lot of space in the back. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Look at this. This is pretty crazy. A lot of space back here. It has the hidden pockets. See this stuff here? So you can put some extra stuff in there. You also have another one on that side. You have cup holders. And of course, if you lift the seat up, you have more space under there. Because we value rear passengers, we have heated seats and USB ports. So not too shabby back here. Of course, nice soft materials everywhere, because this is the high country and it's very luxurious. Let's have a look at the dashboard. From back here, it's the most beautiful view. Look at this guy. Very, very luxurious interior, I have to say. It is the high country. It is a lot of money. It better be nice in here, right? And it is. Very comfortable, very comfy seats. Let's go see the front, and then I will tell you all about everything else. So, seats, massive. They also say high country on them. Very, very, very plush. Now, this also has the Z71 package, which makes it very off-roady, and also makes it really crappy, because I don't like the Z71 package on this thing, and I'll explain why. Lots of room under here for your stuff. More USB ports to charge. Wireless charger right here. Fits your phone very nicely. Cup holders. You get everything you really need. I mean, you have exhaust brake when you're hauling really heavy stuff, or you have a really heavy trailer. You have hill descent control. All the auto tailgate, trailer brake controller. Obviously very good automatic climate controls, heated ventilated seats, and you can pick if you want only the back or the back of the bottom. USB ports. Instrument cluster is all digital, contains all the information you'll ever need. The steering wheel, humongous, very nice, easy to also hold on with gloves. Of course, this is a 4-wheel drive model, so it has 4 high, 4 low, auto. 2 high, has everything. Automatic lights, heads-up display, which you can see probably, hopefully, right there. Very nice heads-up display. Of course, you have the backup mirror, which also turns into a camera. And now, let me go show you under the hood, this big Duramax. As you can see, the hood is almost, it's like to here, to my neck. This is a very big truck. And here we are, Duramax, 6.6 liters of pure torque madness. Beautiful. You can also get a gas-powered 6.6 with less horsepower and almost half the torque. Less than half the torque actually, but hey, functional hood scoop. See that stuff? Beautiful. The funny part is that for me to close the hood, I can't reach from here. It's too high. So I have to go to the side of the truck and grab it from here. There you go. This thing on the road is very imposing. I mean, it's first of all huge. You can barely see stuff around you. It is not the easiest truck to drive, especially if you're using it for personal and non-commercial matters, like going to the grocery store or whatever. It's very difficult. It's really hard to park. It's like 6.3 meters, something, 7 meters. It's like, it's really, really long. So much bigger than any 1500 pickup truck. Anyway, things that I like about it. I like the torque and the performance. It picks up speed effortlessly, and I'm assuming that when you're like towing and hauling and whatever, it's probably a breeze. The average fuel consumption is 16.3 liters per 100. I'll show you what that is in miles per gallon, but when you're towing, it probably gets like a 40% penalty minimum. So it's still much better than the gas version though. And I mean, even though it's like, I don't know, $10,000 more than the 6.6 liter gasser, this one, the diesel, you're gonna drive this truck a lot, so you're gonna probably break even quite fast. I 100% recommend buying the diesel versus the petrol one or gas one. It will eventually pay for itself unless things start going wrong with maintenance, and then yeah, and it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But driving this thing now, the Allison transmission is super smooth. The drivetrain just delivers smoothness. I mean, it's so smooth to drive, delivers the power really gently and nicely, which is going to help when you're hauling or towing. It's not going to break any ball heads or whatever. The problem I have with this though is the Z71 package, and I'm not sure it's exclusive with the Z71 package. The problem, I have not driven one without it, but I am assuming that this doesn't help. It's the ride. This is a very, very bumpy ride. I don't like it whatsoever. I do understand that it's built to go off-road. Sorry. No, it's not. It's built to tow a lot, and it's built to haul a lot. So why do you need a Z71 package in this thing in the first place? I'm not sure. I don't know. They even have a ZR2 version of Bison. Like, come on, man. This is huge. Have you guys seen trails for going off-roading? This thing doesn't fit. That's what she said. Anyway, so the ride is very bouncy. When it's not full of stuff, honestly, it is not comfortable at all. It has a 4-leaf rear leaf spring with a helper spring underneath, so you want to call that a 5, go ahead. I get it. I get that this thing needs to have weight on it, but when there's no weight on it, no bueno. It's so bouncy. But it does handle great. It's very smooth to drive, like the delivery, not the ride comfort. Quiet. You can go on very long trips. Like, you can stay in here for hours and hours. Like, God knows you have so much room for all your stuff. What a fantastic, great rig. You can also get a 3500, which is pure commercial grade. From there and above, nobody buys these for fun. But you know what? If you do need to haul or basically tow, like a boat, like a big boat, a yacht, or like one of those Yellowstone ranch cow things in the back with like 20 cows inside, you need something like this. So overall, do I like it? A lot. Do I love it? not with a Z71 package on it. Would I buy or recommend one? Absolutely, because Chevy, they know their stuff, and especially if you go to Michigan, you'll see they're all Chevys there. So they probably know something more than we do. So I don't know. Love this rig, but I am looking forward to trying the F250 and the Ram 2500. We had the Power Wagon a while ago, and between the Power Wagon and this one, I 100% prefer this one because it has proper suspension in the front, which means independent. There's no like axle underneath. I understand there's pros and cons, but this one drives much nicer on the highway. So between the 2500 Ram and this one, I would pick this one. I'm gonna wait to try the F250, and then we'll have a full picture. Till then, that's it for now. Bye bye.